This guitar is perfect, and I hate it. Alvarez AEG80ce Grand Auditorium. I'll start by telling a quick personal anecdote. Years ago, I asked this beautiful Danish girl out on a date. To my shock, she agreed. Ice blue eyes, natural platinum blonde hair, exquisite features, cheekbones that were sculpted by a real artist. We went on this date, and I couldn't wait for it to end. She bored me to tears. And so the immediate attraction to this stunning blonde, and she was a lovely person, but we just did not get on together. There was no compatibility whatsoever. And so it is with this beautiful blonde, this Alvarez. I mean, look at this amazing maple. The binding, the purfling here, pure ebony. We've got this sculpted, beveled armrest built in. It's a dream to play. And as I stated at the start, I hate it. Alvarez did an amazing job. Rolled edges on the fingerboard wood. It came out of the box in tune. This beautiful shaped Alvarez exclusive only shape bridge. Unbelievable. The action is crazy low. There's no fret buzz anywhere. The playability is good. It's no secret I like big guitars. But this guitar in the hands of the right person, I don't know. It could be a soulmate for them. For me, I'm very grateful for Sweetwater's no strings, amazing return policy. I've had this less than a week, and it is going back in the box today and heading back to the guys at Sweetwater. So why don't I like it? I don't know. Being a fan of jumbo guitars, I'm used to moving a lot more air, having a lot more air and breath in the sound. Of course, there's not going to be the low end I get on my jumbos from this Grand Auditorium body. And it does have a nice voice. It's high on the upper mids. It's got a bark almost like my old mahogany and cedar Tacoma Chief, which was my go-to for a long time. But I also used to play Rickenbackers almost exclusively, so there was something about that higher frequency that I loved at one time. So what does it sound like? That's going to cut through a mix. It's going to be good for some singer-songwriters. For me, it's occupying a lot of the same space as my voice. There's with the maple back and sides I typically go for, and the big body, there's this flat response, sometimes even a scooped mid, and my voice sits right in the middle. And with this guitar, we're right on top of each other. That's one reason I hate this beautiful guitar. Again, it's flawless. There is not a thing wrong with it. I hope that somebody falls in love with it. I'm sure that Danish girl is in an amazing marriage with a wonderful man who cherishes everything about her. But I'll play a little bit for you. I'll play some open chords, some jazz chords, some bar chords. Again, it sounds great in its own sort of way. Built-in tuner. You need these are brand new bench strings. Some sort of coated this or that, if I recall correctly. That's going to cut right through the mix. It's going to sit well with another guitar and bass going with you. It's just not for me. Finger picking. It's got a nice voice, still heavy on the upper mids. Little spiky on the treble maybe for finger picking. Not real warm as far as that goes, but again, nothing wrong with it. Yeah, someone's going to love it. The neck heel might be the only small niggle I have with it. It feels like I can't get to up into this cutaway quite as easily as I can on some other instruments I own. Again, that's just design. I'm sure it's going to give it more stability. The onboard electronics are very nice. Going through an ALVAREZ venue into a Fishman Loudbox Performer. Volume set about 25%. So yeah, if you're looking for a grand auditorium, this is one of the best I have ever played. No question about it. I will never ever again buy a grand auditorium, an OM size guitar. Maybe never even a dreadnought, though time will tell on that. Going back to Sweetwater today. Thank you, Sweetwater. You guys are awesome. You've always been awesome. And my next one, I don't know, maybe I'll save up my shekels and buy a proper Gibson J200. You know, that's the goal. Anyway, ALVAREZ AEG80ce. If you're looking for a grand auditorium and you like that sound, I highly recommend. For me though, it's the difference between going from a cheap single coil entry level, maybe not knocking Squire, but a Squire single coil versus a top of the line Gibson PAF. These jumbos are the PAFs. This is the slightly tinny single coil. They both have their place. Anyway, cheers, cheers.